Hello, hello. So on Thursday, I went to Silverstone for, a day in the F1 place, and I'm just gonna talk to you about it. I actually wrote it down. You even see me much better. Anyways, so I wrote the list down, and I'm just gonna make it snappy. So in the morning, we got a tour of the F1 team racing bull garage. It was fun. I took pictures. I took pictures, right? However, because my storage was full and I didn't know how to delete the occupied storage files, I reset my phone, like the factory reset phone, because I was too lazy to figure out how to delete those files. Because it was like taking 70% of my storage, and I can't even delete it because it's not unoccupied files, you know? But everything, every picture or every video I took are all gone, which is kind of sad, but I wasn't supposed to like take pictures of anything either without those little stickers. I only took photos of the ground, so yeah, it's not that bad. Anyways, so we got a tour of the garage, the garage from the F1 bowl, like the energy drink bowl. It was cool. We got to see a genuine car. We didn't go inside though. That would have been cool, but no, maybe if I like breathe on it too much, it might break. So I don't want to pay for that. Anyways, after that, we met a F2 driver called Luke Browning. He was such a good guy. I didn't ask very much questions from him, but he's a really good speaker. You can tell because like every F1 driver I met, oh spoilers, I met a lot of F1 drivers. Well, people who have driven F1 cars before, and like he's very humble, I guess. Everyone is, but he's really interesting. You should like check him out or something like that. Anyways, we had lunch, and yeah, I had lunch. I got a meal deal. And after that, we done a little side quest, and we gone to the rooftops to like look at the view. Yeah, so we went to the rooftops, took some pictures, and my pictures are all gone. Whatever. Let me just take photos and videos of my hat I signed. Well, they signed, and like take pictures of random things. Anyways, so after that, we just gone to the paddock and like created media, like doing videos, doing video logs on the cameras with the not red, pink stickers, because the cameras with the pink stickers were allowed to like take pictures. Also, if you have the lanyard and the green lanyard, my friend had a green lanyard, and that means, well, a special green lanyard. That means she's allowed to take photos because she's a official photographer. Don't tell anyone, but I took some photos of the things that I'm allowed to take pictures of. I did not go against the rules. But it doesn't matter anyways because everything is lost and deleted permanently. Oh well. But after that, we got a tour of the Mercedes garage. What can I tell you? top secret. It was also really cool because we got to go outside the racetrack. Yeah, and it was big. It was really, really big. And after that, we met the people, well, the engineers who make tires, and they know a lot about race tires, specifically how the temperatures affect them, how the road affect them, how the climate affect them, how I think that's every engineer. But they were really cool. We asked a lot of good questions. I mean, the youth club that I was going to, they videoed a lot of stuff. So I guess it wasn't such a waste that all my content has been lost. And after that, we meet and greet Jessica Hawkins. Jessica Hawkins is a woman who drove an F1 car. I know, right? She's actually so sweet. She's so cool as well. But seriously, everyone is so sweet and cool and humble, and like she was really interesting as well. And I like talked a lot about, what was it again? When she drove the F1 car, she said that nobody really expected the driver to be a woman, but when she took off her helmet, like people were like cheering for her, and I was like, damn, that's so cool. And like, forgot to mention, she's from Aston Martin, which is the factory that I gone on Wednesday, which is yesterday, from, you know, meeting the F1 place officially. Anyways, after that, we went to the racetracks again, which is really exciting. And I took lots of photos because like there was lots of people, like tourists. I don't want to say tourists, but like people who have like phones are there like taking pictures, and I know that they don't work there because they're like, I know the F1 fans. You can tell. You can tell. Anyways, and we met the presenters and journalists, and we got their signature. Got their signature, and apparently Naomi used to drive cars, race cars. Just, I'm, I'm just, it's really cool. I took a video of each other, but nah, I'm not gonna. She signed a contract. I'm not supposed to send the video. I don't even have the video, so why am I? Anyways, and after that, we met Kemi. We met Kemi, who is an F1 driver. Kemi Antonoli. Yeah. He was also really good at speaking. Unexpectedly, everyone is really good at speaking. Maybe it's because like when they like they interview a lot of people, so they're really good at speaking. But yeah, we met Kimmy. I was like the last person who said anything to him. Like I was the last one who's saying any questions, and I'm not sure if I'm a really good interviewer because the first question I asked him was, "How was your day? How was your How was your day?" That's so generic. And he was like spelling information about his day, like like when I said how was your day, I was like saying it as like a friendly hello, you know, and not actually the question I wanted to ask him. I actually wanted to ask him what hobbies he do, what music he does, like what does he like generally. You get me? But I asked him how was your day, And he was like saying, "Oh god, this is this, this is that." And I was like, "Oh, maybe I should like tell him, oh, that's amazing." So the actual question I want to ask you was, what do you like this and da 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 da? And he answered it perfectly. He answered it perfectly, and I was just nodding because he was answering it so good. And we ended up taking pictures with him. We also got hot chocolate. Well, I got hot chocolate, and my friends got hot chocolate. One of my friends got coffee because they're addicted. Anyways, what else can I say? That day was kind of hot, cold, rainy at the same time. Well, it was raining in the morning, but it stopped in the afternoon and it got really hot. Like after we had lunch, but like it was cloudy at the end of the day. And there was lots of people walking around. And yeah. 12 minutes. Oh, that's a record. Maybe it's because I wrote a list of everything. Honestly, Kimmy didn't seem to mind about my question. So maybe it's not that deep. Maybe I should make like more notes whilst I'm talking, because like the last video I made about prom took me 20 minutes to record, and I can only chop off to 18 minutes. But this is just like 13-14 minutes. So that's a record. But this is gonna be difficult to edit as well because I got no footage to lay over this. It's whatever. Bye bye.